Yo. Alright. We're live. Fun. Okay, so this is like a little weird meat monster painting I did last night after stream. Did the cool kind of cat thing, and then I wanted to bang out something that's a little creepier for my creepy fans. And then I was working on, where'd it go? Kind of still messing around with this, and then yeah, we'll keep painting. Kind of not quite done with this one. Today has just been non-stop calls and stuff, which is good. Fun things, but also no time to do a lot of things I wanted to do. So I'm really just trying to push values back and forward. So what I'm trying to do with that. I still want to keep like this fairly loose, but this will help define a little bit more like kind of what's hair, what's not. I'll have to work on these ears a little bit more. Kind of really want to focus on that hollowed out, drowned look. So. I think I'm gonna go with like a bluish. I think I'm making this too blue, but gotta seriously mute this down. But I wanted like a bluish gray for her lips. I feel like this is like leaning more and more towards like she's drowned, you know. She's like a drowned ghost or something. Messed up that this side. But good thing about acrylic is you just go over it, kind of. I'm gonna try something I think will work. I wasn't sure about having something so warm on this painting because everything is so cool, but I think it actually makes it super creepy. I think the eyes become so strong, like the eyeballs are so gross and super creepy. Yo, what up, Rain? How you doing? Ah, am I muted? It's saying I'm not muted. Mute. Oh no. Maybe you're just muted. You don't have your headphones on. No, I don't know. I believe you. There you are. There you are. There we both are. There we both are. Oh, yeah, I was just quiet because I was painting. And I was focused. Although, honestly, like, I don't know. I'm realizing that I'm way more focused traditionally painting than I am digitally painting. Like, digitally painting, I feel like, I don't know. Wah! Thank you, Rain. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. That's true. I can be a little bit freewheeling with digital. I have to. There's a little bit more focus required when you go and then you actually have to paint over everything. Anyway, how are you doing today? Good evening, first rain. Oh, what? We can play Magic? That'd be awesome. That'll be fun. Tired, focused, not a good day. Not your day. I hear that. Tired, unfocused. I hear you. Alright, let's move on to a new painting. I feel like this is a good enough bog witch. Pretty happy with her. Oh, Rain, I realized, I was waiting for your book to come in so I could mail you that painting I owe you. That blue one that you won. And then I realized I didn't put it in the box. I'm sorry. So I'll mail it to you soon. Or if you don't mind, I'll mail it to you once I get my game. Although I'm also thinking, knowing your luck, you might be able to win another painting, and then I can just pack both together. So yeah. Sorry. But I have. Wait. Let me sign this one a little fast. Would be neat, or I'll get it to you. Don't worry. I'll get you something. I was just like filling in a little bit of this stuff on the bottom. Is it close? Oh, the blue painting? Yeah. Yeah. Give me a sec. I'll get it for you. Okay. Well, anyway, the painting you might win, or people can win. It's going to be an Instagram contest, by the way. No. So this is one of the paintings you could win. Is this guy? Let me see something. cool. Thanks. Yeah, let me grab that painting. It's literally, well, let me see if I can grab it. It's like so close, but so far away. It's this one. It's actually oil on wood. Well, ballpoint pen and oil on wood. But I also have to put something on the back so you can hang it. I gotta add the picture frames. But we'll get it to you. I'm not too clingy. I'm happy to give it to you. You won it fair and square. And I just forgot. Now, time for a new painting. Well, it'll be another bog witch. It's not a new painting. It's kind of the same thing. I'm painting just like super watered down because I'm just trying to like sketch out the proportions right now. Too clingy. Should we go with more of a first rain friendly color scheme on this one? Get some kind of purples going maybe? Purplish blue. Let's see. Which way should the light be coming, from this side or that side? This side, that side. 1, 2, right, left. You get to call, Rain. From the left. Oh, from me the left? Okay. This ended up being super dark. That's okay though. These are all just like quick little paintings meant to be fun and good practice. More bog witchy. Kind of looking a little creepy, which is nice. But I think anytime you get really high contrast, it automatically like amps up the creep factor. I feel like I want to go black with this one. I really want to push the lighting on this one. And whenever I say push, I mean kind of like emphasize or like make extra strong, if that makes sense. So the fact that this is already like at 80% black. I don't want paper on my, I don't want black paint on my other painting. I worked so hard to get that gray-black background not all black. All right. Look how punchy that already looks. It's already like super dramatic fun time. All right, let's make it. Run out of room on this palette. Let's see. This is not the color. Wow. You might be wondering, should I have taped this down? Yes. But, nah. Again, not my priority. Okay, I'm gonna try to let's get a decent skin tone. Not even, like, it doesn't even have to be a good skin tone. This is a bog witch, right? Bog witches don't give a fuck. But something I can basically paint light in. You could say maybe just leave it the white of the paper, but I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like using just the white of the paper. Move it over a little bit. Kind of like looks like a weird scar. I'm not entirely opposed to that, but what color do I want? I really want like a pink now, maybe, because I think if we use a really warm light color for the light, it'll really pop. Sorry, but I keep looking this way because it's actually nice because I can't move back because I only have so much room to move back. But I get to actually zoom out by looking at the camera's version versus what I see. So that's why I keep turning this way, is because I'm looking at how the composition is shaping up and the value patterns. Oh, that ear sticking out on one side. I don't know if I'll be able to mix that same black purple, but we'll go with it. So you're cheating? Yeah. 100%. I kind of like leaving some of the parts abstracted a little bit more. Quickly bang out some highlights on the hair. Kind of give her actual blue eyebrows. You know what? I don't have enough on my palette. I don't have enough fucking quinacridone crimson. For a guy that does creepy art, like, you need a good red, reddish, violety kind of color. Because how are you supposed to paint blood without it? You're gonna mix each color yourself laboriously. You could. Not a bad idea, but although, like, you know what, I like people like, this is a thing, like, online people will be like, this is a color to use, but like, you can kind of use, it's better. I really recommend people like practice color mixing, because it's better to have a general vibe of what you're doing as opposed to like needing a specific color. Plus, like, if like, unless you're buying the exact brand of paint, then like the colors might not match, or they might not work the same way. So okay, that I am a very small streamer as well, as you can see by the super packed chat room right now. Um, yeah. It is nice to make it easy on yourself sometimes. Okay. Stream 5 times. So okay, with the $300, I'm actually, this is a great question, because I'm trying to raise money for some charities, as you will hear on Instagram and in Discord very soon, as in probably tonight, Rain. But yeah, I think so. With streaming, are you monetizing from donations, or like how are people paying you to how are you raising money? Like, what's the monetization? From subs, from like tips, from like something else. Because I think like that matters a lot. Sorry, so like donations then? So like would be people like be donating or like I mean, I wish I knew, to be honest. I wish I had more knowledge to give you, because I actually don't. Oh, okay, donating? Yeah, like, I don't know. I think if you also, like, share the link without actually streaming, like, I mean, like, I am more likely to donate just if I know there's a way to donate. Like, sometimes people are like, join my stream on Kick, and I'm like, I don't even have an account. I don't even know where this is. Like, I'm not doing that. But I'd give you money maybe if I have it, which I don't really right now. But you know. So like, yeah. That's cool. I mean, I think like, yeah, that's a good point. Is like the doxing. Like, if you don't want to dox yourself and you need a PayPal thing, you can always use one of mine. I'm happy to. But then I guess it's weird because, like, I don't know about, like, internationally. If it's, like, a German org. I don't know. I'm, like, making all sorts of promises I haven't looked into the legalities of. But in theory, like, I mean, okay, the nice thing about doing a charity thing under your own name would be that, like, oh, okay, okay, so let me put it this way. I don't know if what the tax codes are in your country. Here in the States, if I donate money, a portion of it I get to write off as a tax write-off. Not that I'm not like making so much money that this really matters, but in theory, it could matter, and I would be, if I was doing it for you, helping you out, I would be like, it would be legally under my business or whatever. So like, while I can still make it like in your name or in the memory of stuff like that, in theory it would be it would be me technically giving the money. So like, if that's of importance, which could be and should be important, like you should be able to get the actual legit benefits of donating money to nonprofits. But I don't know if that's like a thing in your country. Yeah. Yeah, why don't you, like, if you need, look into it, Rain. I'm happy to help you in any way. And I think $300 should be. I think it's a good goal. Little bit of light there on the lip. Yeah. Do you think all the bog witches should have? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love it. I love the idea. Okay, do you think all of the bog witches should have red eyes that glow? Yeah. It's just too good of a. It's too bog witching good, you know? That's true. Yeah, maybe. I was thinking of like maybe bog witches could also have like green eyes or like yellow eyes. I think in this one the red orange really works, but I hear you on the variation. Okay. Okay, I wanted to. Did you see how that little bit of darkness on the outside of that cheek kind of turns the cheek back, goes a little bit darker, like back towards the darkness? That's what I wanted to do, and I'm glad it did it. All right. I feel like if I work on this, if I render too much, then it becomes a tighter painting. I don't want to keep all of these like pretty loose. This one feels even looser than this one. I have a feeling as I go on, I just naturally start tightening. And by tightening up, I mean I start rendering, which is like the process of making the form, you know, look more realistic or whatever. Okay. Like I don't really like that one little bit, but yeah. There we go. I just used my finger. There we go. But now I'm much more happy with this piece. Cool. So yeah, so like these bog witch paintings I'm gonna put up on my shop this weekend. They will be very affordably priced for original paintings because they're also kind of like study-ish. They're just, you know, they're jams. They're jams. And I'm also trying to raise money for Chirla, which is the coalition for, I don't even, where are they? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? What did I put? Who are they? Who are these folks? Different account. And this will all be on my Instagram at Rick Kitagawa. Link down below of the stream, I think. Basically, I don't even know what Chirla, like I'm like what I don't know what their name even means, but they're like the biggest immigration support center in Los Angeles. So I'm raising money for these folks and raising money for these folks. Oh, that's weird. Wait. That goes to the right place. Yeah, Kid and Rescue, Los Angeles. This is the nonprofit that saved my cats from being abandoned and then put them in the place that I was able to see them, fall in love with them, and then adopt them. So yeah. So these paintings will be for sale. Nightmare Chan toys, if anyone wants them, including one-offs, and you can see I'm just like putting these around my desk to dry. Yeah, Nightmare Chan one-offs. I'm gonna put some online that people haven't seen before. There's gonna be paintings, enamel pins, everything's. Well, the pins won't be. Maybe the pins will be on sale. The Nightmare Chan's going to be on sale. Toys will be on sale. Pins will be online for the first time in the shop. And then if you're like, okay, and 50% of the sales are going to these orgs. Or to 50% of sales goes to Kid and Rescue. So then, however, if you donate between July 26th and the 31st, and you send me a receipt. I haven't figured out the exact math, but donate to them. You'll get raffle tickets to either win this piece or win this painting. Or there's another painting that's less monstery but is about cats. And I can't reach it right now, but it's there. But so that'll be that'll be on my Instagram when that comes through later today. I'll let people know. I just have to make all of the marketing stuff. Like that's the hardest. Like I could just be like, I'm telling you, but then no one reads that. So you gotta make the make a graphic that says like win this painting, shit like that. Anyway, let's do another face, another bog witch. Yep, marketing's a monster. Eyebrows too. That's. It looks kind of right, but only because, I don't know, proportions are sort of staying alive. They're kind of there. Okay. Once I fix those eyebrows, it should be much better. Fixing the eyebrows. That shadow is super dark. Super dark shadow time. We'll have to lighten that up. Ooh. Oh, we can always make. I realized this is very shadow colored-esque, but we can always go with like a Wicked style color scheme and just have our protagonist have like a darker green skin. Kind of the mind to do that. like that it's like shimmying over. Doing a little shimmy over there. And so ideally, if your proportions are right and the perspective of the head is right, like just kind of blasting over everything with color, like it should still like kind of read as a head. And I think it sort of does. Now I want to just have I'm mixing this is a lot darker than I want. And Ray, let me know when you're when you have your marketing material together, and I'm happy to promote it in as an announcement in my server too. Do what little I can to let people know what's going on. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. Fun and creepy for the whole family. Okay, we'll slowly build this up. This is kind of fun though. So it's like we have this like really green, emerald green skin almost, and we get to like do like I'm just gonna try to go straight brown shadows. Brown black. Burnt umber. Glad you liked it. Well, I'm trying to make a cooler light because I feel like since I have a warm shadow, I want to have a cool light, and I made this green so warm that I'm a little bit worried, but let's see. Yeah, all right. Okay, it's working out. It's slowly getting there. Still need like a brighter color though. All right, so that top, this like the top part of the lip is a little bit too light. That feels a lot better, I think. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, unfortunately, I feel like most fundraiser stuff, they want, like, they're gonna probably put your name on it. Yeah, well, I mean, I think GoFundMe is almost like GoFundMe almost specifically feels like they keep it so like shady actors can like be on it. You know, people can be like, "Oh yeah, I'm raising money for this person," but not really. You're paying for that know your customer magic. Or you're not. That's what you. They get your identity, but they don't charge you money. I'm talking about PayPal specifically, but. Yo, Rubisco. Long time no talk. I've seen that. Yeah, I agree. You know that piece that what's her face? I'm like, what are these people's names? I'm not facilitated anymore. Who is this person? God damn it. Where's my notifications? What's her face? Yeah, goalie. Yeah, I picked up that. I ended up picking up that piece because I was like, yeah. I liked it, and once I found that it wasn't actually AI, but she just used AI for the descriptions, I was like, I'll pick this up now. Okay. What color should we do for her lips? I want to like. I don't know. Maybe this. Maybe we just. Ah, fuck. I need to dry my brush. Okay, so this is a question. Does anyone else use toilet paper instead of like facial tissue? To be honest, like out of all of her pieces, that one looked like it wasn't AI. But then I checked and it said AI in the description. But then she mentioned it wasn't, and so then she was like, "Oh, this one wasn't AI," and so I was like, "Oh, now I'm interested in it." Okay. Sorry, you can't see what. So weird not having light, dark eyebrows. Like the one piece that she said when I couldn't hear you, Rubus, and she was talking about like the assault of Iranian women, like uh that one I was like, oh, that one looks really AI esque, and then this one I was like, oh, this one looks so different. I like it, but then and it turned out she painted it, which is cool. Yeah, see, I don't. I this is not the best thing for like cleaning your brushes and drying your brushes, but you know, use the tools you have around you. Less excuses. Also, like her head proportions all fucked up. It's all messed up, guys. Gotta fix it. Gotta fix it. Can I fix it? We'll see. Oh, cool. Thank you. I'm glad you like this one. Oh yeah, yeah. Goalie was dope. I'm glad she came. That was super cool. What color am I looking for? Should we try a yellow eye this time with like a yellow green eye? I think we should. I think we should try to make it a little weird. Change it up. Change up the bog witch. I feel like she's pretty boggy. This could be the colors. She's definitely super boggy. Where's the other one? Yeah, I was gonna say there might be like tribes, like the red-eyed bog witches versus the yellow-eyed bog witches, but I feel like that sort of like goes against the spirit of bog witchiness, which is like freedom and being yourself and like community and like putting love over hate, you know. So I think maybe there's different, you know, just like humans. There's like some yellow-eyed bog witches and then red-eyed bog witches, and then I think maybe patriarchy tells them that they should not be friends, but then they're like, you know what? You know what? I'm a bog witch. I don't care. I don't care about what color eyes I've got. I'm tempted to try to paint this person looking up. Really don't. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing this right, fam. I think we're gonna scrap this and just be simple. Be a simple ass bog witch. Change it up. This is the magic of acrylic paint, especially painting really light. You just paint right over it. Bog witch time. It's bog witch time. This is so weird. This is so just not my color palette. Like, just warm colors? So weird. It's not even muted. It's too bright. Pains me. And again, I'm trying to do, like, part of it is that I'm painting really loose on purpose, but I'm also trying to use a larger brush because it keeps you from making too much detail too early on in the painting. Kind of want to kill some of this yellow. I'm just gonna wash it over with this like gray. It's just like too different from the rest of the pieces. Time to get my smaller little, like, I don't know, 1/4 inch round or flat shader. I don't know, whatever. It's a square brush. Actually, this like red and yellow and white thing is actually it's working out. I'm into it. I'm into it. Maybe too much, but okay, this is trying to add like eyelids. So it's like really like graphic and square, but I'm kind of into that. Last thing I want to do is I just want to add a darker shadow underneath the chin. Really push this. Kind of make that transition a little bit cleaner. Push. Shadow. Just kind of give the implication of that lower fold underneath the eye on that side. Backfired. Dirty brush. Fucked. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. All right. So I know it looks like I'm just kind of like slapping colors on, but it's like I'm trying to. It's part of it is like understanding anatomy and knowing what areas are going to hit light, what areas are going to like not hit as much light. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. This is still very rough, but I kind of like it where it's at. So. Kind of like, up towards the light. Fun. Fun times, everybody. Fun times. What's the? Ghost ping, I know. Did you see something? Did something show up? It just pinged and I was like, what's going on? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right. Okay, team. So who's on Team Yellow and who's on Team Red Eyes? Again. Oh fuck. I just dropped the paintings onto my palette. And it's fine, because it just kind of made the bottoms fucking weird, but who cares? Meant to be framed anyway. That one really warped. Hardcore. Okay, fam. Wait. Here we go. Team Yellow Eye. Paintings are just sitting. Team Red Eye. GoFundMe. You ended up with GoFundMe. That's fine. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah. I can definitely check it. Drop it in Discord. You can't pick. You can't do both. You gotta pick one. Team Yellow Eye, Team Red Eye today. Team Yellow Eye, Red Eye. Of course, you and your nuance. Okay, which one of the Red Eyes do you want? Left or right? Left, right. Blue hair, dark hair. This one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Left or right, left or right. Oof. Punch you in the gut. Oof. Okay, left is gone. Oof. Goodbye, left. Okay, so this blue-haired Red Eye is up. Now it's blue skin, on the right, pinkish, yellow-eyed lady on the left. Now you gotta pick which one of these two. Right, okay. This is like a battle royale. Can't get this on the stand. Okay. Blue skin or blue hair? Who's the ultimate winner in First Reign's Battle Royale of Bog Witches? First Reign's Bog Witch Battle Royale. Who is the first winner? Fight, 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 fight. It means nothing. You just have to pick one. All right. Final winner of First Reign's first annual Bog Witch Battle Royale, blue skin, blondie. She's the boss. Queen Bee of the Bog Witch battle. First place, second place. Oh. Third place. Who is it? The battle for third? The battle for third place. Drowned, brown-haired red-eye, or living her best life in the sun, but feels slightly perturbed by despair. Okay, left. Goodbye. First place. Second place. Third place. And fourth place. Team Yellow Eye took first and fourth. Team Red Eye, square in the middle, was second and third. Baja. Stream boo, you fucking spammers. I'm gonna kill you. I don't think I can say that on Twitch. Go away. Go away, stream boo. Stream boo, go away. Stream boo, stream boo. Yeah, it's a good podium, right? Ta-da. Block list. All right. Okay, fam. This is it. First place. She gets to stand up here for the short rest of stream, if she can. She's gonna fall off. There's no way she's gonna stay up on her own, so I have to hold it. Yeah, Blue Lady's great. No hate for Blue Lady. Blue Lady is fine. She's like a frost elf or something. Anyway, team, I am off to a Brave Artist meeting that I have to facilitate at the top of the hour. So I'm going to say peace out, y'all. Peace out, y'all. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for playing the giant battle of this stuff. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. The Bog Witch battle. I'm tired. Losing my brain cells. All right. Thanks, everybody. Good to see you both. Peace out. Good night. GGGN. I can type that. GGGN enter. There we go. No, I did. Did I type that? I did type that. Okay. Then it posted like 5 times. All right. Thanks, everybody.